A former cabin salesman and builder charged with defrauding dozens of clients pleads guilty in federal court.
Hey, good morning, no comment.
Good morning. Do you want to say anything to victims or anything?
There'll be a time.
Jason Spire was arraigned at the Asheville Federal Courthouse this morning. The court accepting a plea agreement to one count of wire fraud. News 13 first exposed complaints against Spire. Federal agents say he defrauded more than 30 clients out of $2.5 million over a year's time. Spire's charm won him trust and those clients.
Now one federal charge may finally deliver the justice dozens of victims have been seeking for years.
News 13 investigative reporter Jennifer Emmert has followed this case from the start, speaking with families who have waited years for today's plea.
That's your cabin.
Jason was very believable.
Almost 3 years later, Cindy Burris cut her losses, selling the cabin kit she bought from Jason Spire that never turned into the turnkey home she paid for. Brad Jones lost nearly $100,000 on a cabin that never left the blueprint.
Just made a conscious decision to live my life and not let this eat at me, because at that point, what he's done to me becomes more than financial. It becomes, damaging in other ways.
While Burris has found a way to forgive Spire, Jones is now banking on a federal judge to hold him accountable for what he calls despicable acts.
But I think the best that we can hope for is, a good outcome in sentencing after Jason's plea deal.
Burris and Jones are among nearly 3 dozen victims who say Spire's charm was nothing more than a scheme.
My biggest fear is that he gets an opportunity to go in and show remorse in front of a judge.
The former minister turned cabin builder reached an agreement with U.S. prosecutors to plead guilty to one count of fraud by wire. Prosecutors say between November of 2022 and November of 2023, Spire ran cabins claiming to be a licensed contractor capable of turnkey builds. In reality, he never held a license and in that time never built a single cabin, defrauding more than 32 clients out of more than $2.5 million.
He didn't do it once or twice and now he feels bad. He did this dozens of times.
Federal investigators uncovered at one point Cobbin's operating account was negative $1,000. Investigators also claimed deposits from new builds were applied to other incomplete builds and in one instance used as a $30,000 loan to Spire's friend. Even after complaints to law enforcement in Buncombe and Henderson counties, I found no criminal charges were ever filed.
There were plenty of state and local crimes that were committed through this. To sort of just drop the ball and just let the Fed take up what they could do seemed probably not a fair use of our tax dollars.
With no trial ahead, the amended Bill of Information now includes a money forfeiture judgment in the amount of at least $2.4 million. The plea agreement News 13 obtained also talks about full restitution to all victims directly or indirectly harmed by the defendant. Spire's clients say they'll speak through impact statements to the federal judge, and many plan to be in the courtroom to see it play out.
I don't think I have much to say to him. Just, I hope that you have to pay in a way that feels like justice for those of us whose very hard-earned money you took from us.
The judge accepted Jason Spire's guilty plea and put a number of conditions on his release. A sentencing date has yet to be scheduled. At the federal courthouse, Jennifer Emmert, News 13.